Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something absolutely crucial. Literally, the ultimate architectural blueprint of life itself, the DNA double helix. We're going to break down exactly how this incredibly resilient, complex structure comes together from absolute scratch. We're going to build it piece by piece. You know, every complex system has to start somewhere, right? And for life, we have to begin at the absolute micro level. We're talking about individual molecules. It's honestly an elegantly simple starting point for what is going to become a staggeringly complex structure. So let's meet our cast of characters. These are our raw ingredients. We've got individual atoms, sugar molecules, and phosphate groups. Now, they might look pretty basic in isolation, but these three specific elements, they form an incredibly stable micro to macro assembly. It's like a giant puzzle where everything that follows completely depends on these guys to build a highly resilient backbone. To get to our final masterpiece, we're going to follow three logical steps. First, assembling the nucleotides. Second, zipping the base pairs. And third, revealing the double helix. All right, step one, building the nucleotide. So what exactly is a nucleotide? Well, it's the assembled primary unit of DNA. Those raw ingredients we just talked about, the atoms, the sugar, and the phosphate, they naturally click together to form this single foundational building block. It's highly efficient interlocking architecture. And to put that into perspective, your body literally contains about 3 billion of these base pairs. 3 billion, and they assemble with just staggering precision. Moving right along to step two, zipping the base pairs. As these nucleotides start lining up to form a long, single strand, a really crucial question pops up. How do these single strands actually connect to one another to create stability? They can't just float around on their own. Well, that's where base pairs step in. They perfectly link the two halves together. It's a literal zipping action, bridging the gaps so that these isolated strands lock right into a unified ladder structure. And this architecture is incredibly strong, yet, and here's the really cool part, it's uniquely designed to unzip later for replication. The hydrogen bonds holding them all together basically act as nature's perfect temporary glue. And that brings us to step three, the final twist. Because the architecture of life doesn't just stay flat, right? That flat ladder we just built actively twists, wrapping around itself to form the breathtakingly complex double helix that we all recognize. Folding into this three-dimensional space is, well, it's nature's ultimate space-saving hack. It allows massive amounts of genetic data to be packed securely into microscopic cells. So think about what we just did. We started with simple atoms, built nucleotides, zipped them into a ladder, and watched it twist into the ultimate blueprint of life. It's just fascinating how such simple components sequentially create an absolute masterpiece of biological engineering. From the micro to the macro, what else in our world is built with this kind of hidden elegance? Keep that thought with you, and thanks so much for joining this explainer.